Hi everyone! So I decided to make a video. It's kind of like a review, more of a discussion on the biggest summer blockbuster of the year, or what I like to say, the biggest nerd orgy get-together of the year, Avengers Age of Ultron. Who else is excited about that movie? I live in Australia, so we kind of got it April 23rd, but I went and saw it April 22nd because I got premiere tickets. Jealous. So anyway, this is no spoilers, so for those of you who are like, no, she's gonna spoil it, I will not spoil it. This isn't gonna be our normal review. I'm just gonna tell you my honest opinions coming out of the film. When I first saw the movie, I loved it. I adored the movie. I thought it was the best movie I've ever seen. I was just in that kind of honeymoon phase of after you see a movie, you just think it's awesome. But then, you know, I read a lot of reviews online and they were like mixed. They either love it or they hate it. And since I'm a big fan, I went and saw it 2 nights after. And don't get me wrong, I still love the film, even though I saw it 3 times in a row. But after the 3rd time, I was kind of like, I get it. I mean, let's face it, this movie isn't a masterpiece. I mean, it's beautiful. If you're a real fan, you'll appreciate it. But I think you have to be that kind of fan who was holding on to any crumb Marvel Studios would throw at you, you know, like, oh, Black Widow's new costume has more of the widow's bite. It lights up. And if you're one of the nerds who when they found out what the new costumes look like, you're gonna jump out a window and scream like me, then you're gonna love the movie. But if you're just in it for I don't know, the movie quality, or you want good story writing, or you want a movie like Winter Soldier, you're not really gonna get it. I mean, Winter Soldier was amazingly written, and so was the first Avengers, but this is more of a fluff piece. It's like the fluff piece of films. It's fun. It's a good time. Speaking of a good time, the whole entire movie is like one big comedy show. It's just punchline after punchline, then literally someone gets punched. So if you're into that stuff, it's great. And it's good to bring the kids. Ultron isn't that scary. I actually love him, hence the title. You know what? Stuff this. I'm not going to review the movie. Let's talk about Ultron. Alright? He was a great villain. He could have gone places. He could have been somebody. And James Spader giving voice to Ultron, that was amazing. His voice is so low and deep and awesome and kind of sexy. You know, the got no strings on me. I was like, can that be my ringtone or something? It was great. But unfortunately, I feel like they didn't use Ultron as much as they could have. I felt like I wanted more. You know, okay, who else here has seen Star Trek Into the Darkness? Actually, one sec. I'm back. Oh, with this. Star Trek Into the Darkness. I am a big Trekkie, but only movies. I know that probably doesn't count, but I loved Star Trek. I loved it. And I love Sherlock, so when I found out that Benedict Cumberbatch was playing Khan, I was like, count me in. I went and saw the premiere screening of this movie in Australia, but I was disappointed. I was like, they could have used Khan better. There could have been more of a development in his character. I just felt like it was, haha, I'm Khan. That's kind of like how they used Ultron in this movie, and that kind of makes me sad. Anyway, I think I killed my cat. Let's summarize this. You'll enjoy the movie if you're one of the fans who are die-hard, I just want to know what the Avengers are up to, Team Brutasha like me. You'll love this movie. If you're one of the fans who just go to the movies because you don't really mind superheroes and you just love the way Marvel tells stories, then you might come out of the movie saying it was fun, but I'm probably not going to see it again. I personally loved it, so... And I do think this movie is the kind of movie everybody needs to go see in cinemas, definitely. And actually, 3D isn't that bad. You know how sometimes when you see 3D movies, it moves so quickly, you're like, what's happening? I don't know. I can't see nothing. And the idea of Quicksilver in 3D is just like, okay, it's gonna be blurry the whole time. But no, it was really good. It was actually better in 3D. I saw it twice in 2D and once in 3D, and I preferred it in 3D. I mean, okay, there's nothing that comes out, jumps out in your face. It's not like Captain America will jump out in your face, which I would like, but he won't. He won't jump out. He won't jump out. But it's still worth it. But also, side note, I got this awesome popcorn tin. It's beautiful. I'm happy they put Black Widow on it. Jesus, why do people hate her? She's my favorite Avenger, by the way, because she's a badass. She's a badass. She's good, she's bad, she's everything, and she's hot. So that's fine. Oh, and Vision's on this thing too. Okay, let's talk about Vision. Let's talk about Vision. I personally don't really like him at this point. I mean, okay, I know how Vision happens in the comic books. I know the whole Ant-Man makes, Hank Pym makes Ultron, and then Ultron makes the Vision, and I respect that storyline, which they're not doing in the movie. We'll talk about that later. But, Vision kind of seems lame to me, and I legit, when he came on the screen for the first time, cracked up laughing. But apparently a lot of people liked him. I just wasn't feeling it. You know what he looks to me? The texture of his face is really, it looks like he took like a tube of lipstick and just like applied it and didn't stop and just kept going. I'm the Vision. Like he just kept going till his whole face was like a pinky red. It's really weird. I'm not feeling him. But he'll probably grow on me. I mean, he's definitely growing on Scarlet Witch, if you know what I mean. That isn't a spoiler. That's just a comic book reference, so. Alright, and now on to the whole Ant-Man thing. I'll make a video about this if people want to see it. I'm just like, put me down for a no for Ant-Man right now. I don't really know why they're introducing him into the Marvel universe, because I got it in the beginning when they said that Vision was going to be in the movie. It made sense. Hank makes Vision, makes sense. But if you're gonna totally take away the whole scientist aspect of Ant-Man, then why even make a movie about him? I mean, I love Paul Rudd, but kinda looks lame. But we'll see. I have high hopes. I like a lot of lame things. I like myself. So we'll see. The reason why Black Widow is my favorite character isn't because she's a girl and I'm a girl. Please pause. Even if that was the case, who cares? But no, it's because I kind of like my characters to kind of be anti-heroes. You know, like Deadpool or Joker. Okay, the Joker's a villain, but in my eyes, he's a hero. But I like anti-heroes, and I feel Black Widow's the only one who's kind of morally, you know, just don't really know what side she's on. I mean, right now she's playing for the good guys, but if you give her a strong enough reason, she might crack, she might flip. Who knows? I like that about her. And also, she's a tough cookie to figure out. She's pretty cool. And that black outfit and Black Widow, she's the coolest, come on! Captain America and Iron Man, like what? Dude, please. Oh, Brutasha, am I right? Who else is a Brutasha fan, huh? Who else is a Brutasha fan, huh? I am. I get all the Clint-Tashas. Clint is cute. I love Hawkeye. I'm not a Hawkeye hater. I get all the Steve-Tasha fans. Steve's awesome. He's hella cute. But Black Widow's way too good for him. She needs someone who can mentally, I was gonna say fight her. That's probably not right. She needs somebody who can mentally understand her on a higher level. You know, a lot of people are calling Bruce Banner and Natasha Romanoff Beauty and the Beast, and I think a lot of people are assuming that Natasha's Beauty and Bruce is the Beast, but I like to see it the other way around. Why can't Natasha be the Beast? I mean, she's the assassin, she's the badass who basically got tortured and brainwashed at the Black Widow Institute, or whatever it's called, and he's the Beauty because he just wants peace and happiness and he wants to be a good man. So if you look at it that way, he's the Beauty, she's the Beast. It's a pretty cute couple. I'll ship it. So anyway, tell me guys, did you like the movie when you see it? If you haven't seen it yet, are you excited? Comment below, and I apologize for this weird conversation review thing. I'm bad at not spoiling things, so this is how I not spoil, I just blab on. Anyway, I am filming 3 other videos today, so they'll come out later. Stay tuned. They're all DC related, I think. So, see you later! And you're probably wondering why I titled this video, Ultron is my boyfriend. It's because, you know, he could get it. He definitely can get it. That robot could get it.